A lot of people has this belief in their mind that it's okay to sleep around as long as they have condoms. So you think condoms are gonna save the day. 1 plus 1 does not equal 3. I don't think they understand. Hello, welcome back to my channel. It's Janicia. In this video, I want to talk about how condoms are not enough. So on this channel, I like to talk about celibacy. I like to talk about abstinence. I like to talk about women of God. I like to talk about purifying your heart in all ways. And a lot of the pushback I get, mainly on TikTok, is that it's okay, I'm just going to use a condom. And that had me thinking, right? I was like, okay, so you think condoms are going to save the day? A lot of people, whether knowingly or unknowingly, has this belief in their mind that it's okay to sleep around as long as they have condoms. And even birth control. I'd be like, 1 plus 1 does not equal 3. I don't think they understand. Because though you may feel like it's okay for me to be sexually active, sexually free, sleep around, or even sleep with one person, it's okay because I'm gonna use condoms. Is the furthest thing from the truth. And because I am a woman of God, because I am a Christian, I've given my life to Jesus. My body is not my own. My life is not my own. I realize that we are spirit, soul, and body. We are spirit. We have a soul inside of a body. So when we pass away, our body is not going to heaven. Our spirit is going there. So because everything we do has a spiritual implication to it, why do you think that sex is any different? Condoms protect the physical, the body aspect of our lives. It doesn't protect everything else. It didn't protect your soul or your spirit. We're gonna get into that in a minute. But common sense wise, condoms are not 100% effective. The only thing that is 100% effective is closing your legs. That will guarantee no unwanted pregnancies, and that will guarantee no diseases from sex. And when they said these things, like, I'm just gonna use a condom, I'm good, I was thinking, I'm like, do you not really know all of the STDs that you can get and the way you can get them? Not all of the STDs come in through penetration. Like, you could just be rubbing up against some genitals and you can get it. That condom don't cover that whole surface area for him and her. You can still get warts, herpes, from laying up on somebody, rubbing up on somebody, kissing up on somebody, sucking up on something. Condoms don't protect against everything. And for the things that condoms do protect against, condoms are not 100% durable. Sometimes they break. Sometimes people take them off midway through the action because they don't like how it feels and it's, taking all the fun out of it. And you didn't even know until the end. And what they gonna say, oopsie, what you gonna do? When God had called me to speak more on purity, sexual purity, all those things, my eyes were open to the world of people who don't act right, who don't live right. My eyes were open to the people who actually have diseases and they purposely have sex with people and they purposely don't tell people. People do that. It's not these crazy serial killers out here. A lot of day-to-day people that you walk past in Walmart or at the club or wherever you would meet somebody at can have a disease, and that person is likely to be okay to have sex with you and not tell you, to have raw intercourse with you and not tell you. People are foul. It's not the olden days. It's not the days where you can just leave your doors unlocked and trust your neighbors and trust people. It's not them days no more. And even back then, you couldn't trust them 100%. So that's the physical part. They're dumb because they don't always work. People take them off. Sometimes they rip, and it doesn't protect you against every STD. So let's talk about the spiritual and the soul's part of it. I did a video about 2 videos ago, and I talked about the different spirits that come in through sexual sin. Condoms do not protect you against sexual sin. The demons, the warfare that you're now exposed to because of sexual sin. The soul ties that come in by way of sexual sin. So because I talked about that in another video, and I'm going to do a full video on it, I'm not going to go over that. But just know, if you want to watch one of the other videos, I'll link it here. But spirits come in by way of sexual sin that condoms do not stop. Condoms don't be like, lust demon, anger demon, fear demon. You can't come in because there's a condom here. Spirit realm don't care nothing about that. Nothing. And then condoms do not protect the soul. Do you know how much low self-esteem promiscuous women have? You would think that they feel like they're on top of the world, they got it all together, they just like, you can't tell them nothing. They will crumble, okay? Internally, they're crumbling. Internally is dark and just sad in there. That's why they have to put on this appearance as if they got it together, because if their outside match their inside, they will look like zombies walking around. They feel horrible about themselves. You can't treat yourself horribly and feel proud about that. Something is a mental disconnect. Your soul is sad. Your soul is going through something. And so you think that you're putting on a condom and now you're safe and you're able to just open up your body and do whatever, but you have affected your soul, because now you have a soul tie. Now you are attached to that man. Every person that you had sex with is no longer in your life. They're no longer there, but your soul is attached to all those people. Their soul is now attached to you. Your soul is attached to them. I be seeing a lot of women go crazy when they be promiscuous. And I'm using the word promiscuous because it's helping people to make sense. A lot of women are not quote unquote promiscuous. They're not sleeping around, but you're sexually active and you can treat it the same way. When your legs are open, it's the same as a woman who's being promiscuous. Her legs are open. Your legs open, the one dude a year, one every 2 years. Her legs are open about 20, 30 dudes a year. I'm not talking about the quantity of men that you sleep around with. I'm talking about the action itself, period. With one dude, you're catching a soul tie. With one dude, you're getting all the demons that he has and opening yourself up in the spirit realm to receive a lot of different demons because of your sin, because of your action, because the wages of sin is death. Because inwardly in your gut, you probably never admit it, you know that the person who deserves to have you like that should love you enough to marry you. Because having sex means that you are more likely to become pregnant. You know in your mind that the person you want to get pregnant from is your husband, who will take care of you, who will take care of his children. Because you are a woman of God, hopefully, if you're watching this video. If not, you could always become one. But knowing that God made that action to be done only between a wife and a husband, it does something to your soul. It does something to your spirit to disobey God. You can't willingly sin and feel good about it. But the further you are from God, by you walking away, the less you're going to feel convicted, the less you're going to feel like the choices that you're making are wrong. So if you're someone who feel like as long as you're using protection and birth control, that you can still go out here and open your legs, I'm here to tell you, you're wrong. It's not protecting your spirit, your soul, nor your body. The only thing that will protect you 100% and your bloodline is doing what God said, because he only made it that way to protect you.